Hello, we're gonna do a pirate scavenger hunt today. So we're gonna go and try to find different things in nature that pirates would have seen when they were on their ships. And we're also gonna learn about how pirates would navigate. So we know that while they were on a boat, they would use the sun, the stars, whatever's around them to navigate around and get from one point to another. And so we're gonna actually use what we can here on land to navigate from one point to another. So we're going to learn a little bit about trail signs. So trail signs are usually found on the left side of the trail and on the ground. That's where you'll usually see them. Alright, so if you come up to a split in the path and you see something like this, you might see some rocks or some sticks. And see, I have this arrow right here I found. So that means that we want to go left. And then if it was pointed the other way, that would mean that we should go right. So when you come across something that looks like this, so either an X made out of sticks or a line like this of rocks, that means don't go that way. So turn around and go back. So if you come across something that looks like this, that means go straight ahead. So keep going forward. So we have the rocks that are in this shape right here, and then the sticks that are in the shape of an arrow going forward. Now that we know the different trail signs to look for while we're hiking, we can go ahead and start our scavenger hunt. So keep an eye out for these items while we're walking and see if you can spot them. Perfect pirate sword. Take a look at all of these different swords here for pirates. What might be a good one? Not too heavy, not too light. This one might be really good. Look at that one. That's pretty cool. Nice and light. Be pretty good. Let's see, let's try it out. Oh, I like this one. This is my perfect pirate sword. So while we're looking around, we want to make sure that we don't take anything that's living. We don't want to hurt anything in nature. So we're just trying to spot things. We're not taking it with us. We're just going to try and see if we can find it. All right now we're looking for something big enough and heavy enough to anchor a ship. So I'm thinking like a really, really big heavy log. So I found some over here that might just be heavy enough. Like, look at this thing right here. That's a heavy one. I can't even move it. That one too. Those are both good ones. All right, so right here, I think I just found a perfect leaf for an eye patch. You want to know why it's perfect? Because it's not poison ivy and it's not going to hurt me at all. So this is my perfect eye patch leaf. This tree right here is probably the one that I would pick to hoist my sail up because it's super duper tall. It's mostly straight and it seems like it could hold a sail. So on my ship, I think I'd be pretty set if I had my sail on this tree. I bet if one of these leaves were on the ground, then I could use that one for an eye patch. Look how big that one is. That would be perfect. I wouldn't want to use something too small because then it probably wouldn't cover my eye, but I would like that one. Walking through here, why don't you guys take a look and try to figure out which tree you might pick for your mast for your sail, or maybe if you can see a good leaf that you would use as an eye patch. Maybe on the ground you might see a stick for your perfect sword. So maybe just like this one, you might really like this stick. Keep looking, see if you can spot, any crow's nests or any bird's nests. Look around, maybe which stick would a pirate use for a peg leg? See if you can see any pirate's gold, which might be a flower. Very pretty. So let's go ahead and walk a little bit and see what we can find. I hear some parrots out in the distance. I'll bet one of these trees here could be heavy enough to anchor a ship too. So here I found some gold. Look at this beautiful flower right here. I would definitely say that that's pirate's gold. All right, so we found this really cool bridge here. Let's go take a look. Ooh. Down there, we found something that leads to the sea. How cool is that? You guys see that over there? Look at that. Look how much pirate's gold there is. Oh. I don't know what else to say. All right, you want to listen up just for a second and see what you can hear. Do you hear those birds? So when a pirate was out at sea, they would actually always look for birds flying across above them just so they can find where land is, because the birds were always flying to land. So if you look here, if you look really closely, you'll see a porthole. So this is like when we're on a ship and you might be in a room and there's a really small window. This is just what that is right there. Yeah. So if you guys look over there, you'll see lots of clouds. Sometimes the clouds are nice and fluffy and white. Sometimes they're a little bit darker, and that might mean that rain's coming. But to me, it looks like we have pretty good weather coming today. So as we were walking, we found some of these here. Nice big dry pieces of wood, and these are probably cannonballs that were fired by a pirate ship. So we weren't able to find any crow's nests while we were on our hike, but we did notice that there's one right here in the corner. Pretty cool. We don't want to get too close just because we know there might be birds living in that. I hope you guys had fun while we were on our hike today trying to find different pirate things. Now it's your turn to go out wherever you are and find those things around you. So try to find a peg leg, try to find the perfect sword, maybe an eye patch leaf, any kind of parrot's nest or crow's nest or anything like that. Go ahead and go try to find those things, and